Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
From all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Rodgers. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Jalen Waddle, touchdown, Jaguars. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms, because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Back to throw here, Herbert. Flushed out right. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. They'll get this out to Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that one. So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it'll be 2nd down. The Colts did a very solid 4-1 here in the early part of the year. And they come in on a pretty good roll here, winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory. For the first time with Alvin Kamara. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
Come on, boys. Let's pound the rock.
They snap it to Herbert, eluding the pressure right. He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a Colts first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Big pickup at 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from starting. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. First carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Demario Davis there on the stop.
These two teams, they met up earlier in the year, back in week 2. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. Second down, here's Chubb again.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That's good for an Indianapolis first down on the gain of 10.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
On first down, Chubb. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. And again, it's Chubb. And he is going to lose yardage here.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
Here we go on fourth. Herbert trying to get it to Anderson, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Marquise Bell. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
We're not going.
Second down, Jacobs once more.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
They'll send the tight end in motion.
26.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing is Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams.
And they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. He's got a man complete. Touchdown Jaguars. Kyle Pitts with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jaguars have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Myers connects on the PAT, and it's now 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Bringing it out of his end zone, Isaiah Rodgers. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's going to be caught downfield by Hill. And they're going to get this up to midfield. So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And some room to work. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Wow, this one, it is getting out of hand early. They add a pick 6 to the ledger now. 3-score lead still in the first half.
And all that celebrating that you see and hear from those defenders is not just because they scored a touchdown on a pick 6. It's because they're pitching a shutout in this one. Every defender's dream.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return from his end zone, Rodgers. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores. And I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball. I like the fact that he took the shot deep downfield. Even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Chubb on the counter. And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
Exactly what they needed right there because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed out at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Herbert now. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Jaguars are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And this one is incomplete.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works. Sometimes they're ready for you. And that time, they were on guard. Incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
26.
On first down, Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
These two teams, division rivals, of course, and you remember back to Week 18 last year, although Colts fans don't want to remember back to Week 18 last year. The Colts needed a win, and the Jags, they were kind of looking ahead to 2022, but the two-win Jags came up with one of the shockers of the season. They stunned the Colts 26-11 in Jacksonville, and that loss ultimately kept Indianapolis home for the playoffs.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
26. Get 300. Get 300. 630.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. They bring the safety on the blitz, and he busts through to drop him for an 8-yard loss.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. How about 5 sacks last week? And we just saw their first one of this game.
Number 50. Hey, you block over here. Back north. Hey, 88.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. Rolling to his left.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Do it! Guys, we can do better.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call the playmakers together. Guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too keyed on. Go to the playmakers. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's brought down in the red zone at the 18 after a gain of 18. 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Chubb. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Yes, let's get it.
They run it again with Chubb, and not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Come on, it's about time.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it.
Herbert. Being chased out left. Found his target, it's Anderson.
And the Colts are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Right there, baby. Come on, let's start.
Boys, focus.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4.
Yeah, we saw that from up here, CD. A tag on the face mask and the flag comes out.
We saw that last week. They had some defensive miscues like that. And they told us that they had worked hard on it in practice and thought they had it all cleaned up. But obviously the message hasn't really sunk in.
So now after the face mask penalty, here's first and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. And a carbon copy there, at least as far as the results are concerned, as he'll be dropped behind the line yet again. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
Okay, ready?
One more push.
The final shot before the break for Herbert. It's Williams on the catch. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Jaguars out on top as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. Taken at the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably need something, though, out of this drive, at least 3 points.
Are you trying to say that there's no 3-score drive on that play sheet for any one of those coordinators? They just don't have it, right? You're trying to get it all back. You know you can't get it back in one drive, but maybe cut into it a little bit as you just suggested. Try and create a little bit of momentum, a little bit of a spark, and then maybe that'll carry over.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Pushing that rock down the field.
Now it's Herbert. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. On 4th down, Herbert forced out to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
The drive will start with an option going left. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
26.
On play action. Now Rodgers. And that'll be incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown! Tony Pollard, a 2-yard touchdown grab, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point up and through by Myers, and it is 28-0. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They go up the middle with Chubb. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. In motion, the tight end. 2nd down, here's Chubb again. 49 yards on the ground for him so far. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
And this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen. Here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now for the 1st and goal.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. They stay on the ground. This time it's Kamara. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Alvin Kamara, his third rushing touchdown of the year. And the Colts get a bit closer. Frank Reich going to tell the offense to go for two. And they'll have Herbert try and throw for it.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
The football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, but also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. He's going to look deep down the field. He's got it. Complete. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive.
Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, what a move.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. To the air again, Herbert. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. And going deep for Hill. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Why are you giving up?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Herbert. Buying time to his left. That'll be caught by Anderson.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready up! Ring alert! Ring alert! Panther 11! Panther 11! 18! Right here! Buffalo 18! 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Fourth down for Herbert. Desperation time. He's got this complete to Williams. And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He'll buy some time right. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Call it a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
Oh, not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete.
The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And some room to maneuver. And he steps out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35. 79 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. And when you get big time...
The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And the Colts pick it up. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Do you remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there. Big fumble. And going deep for Hill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
Take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back for the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap one.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big 4th quarter hole. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. And trouble trying to middle here. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. A give running right is Chubb. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, this is Chubb. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Again, it's Kamara. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Kamara up the middle. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Another 2-yard gain there, but they'll need to do better this time. It's 3rd and 6.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the 1st down marker is here on 3rd. Herbert now. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Denzel Ward. The 20. And he will take this one home.